Hi. Hello. Hi there. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, into the autoclave. Into the autoclave I go immediately. That's okay. I'm used to this. And it's a fail. Ha. Hello, Borkin Bandage. Hello, Kontosho, and thank you for checking in, Kontosho. Hi, Curlotus, and thank you for checking in, Curlotus. Hi, Frost. Hi, B. Hello. No, he says. Yeah, that's, if you haven't seen that yet, that's our new fun autoclave feature. We got that updated last week. Hi, Beppo. Hi. I'm not a big fan of this Pikmin song, I'll be honest. I might skip this. I'm not feeling this. Hi. So, today, our game is 12 word searches. Recently, I saw some VTubers playing this. I didn't spoil it too much, but it's 12 word searches. And everyone says this is peak Metroidvania. And if you don't know what that is, it's a genre of like puzzle-like games where if you are good and smarter, if your brain is bigly, you can skip things. But my brain's not very bigly, so you know we're going to do our best. Are they bio-themed? No, they're not bio-themed. Oh my god, I love this game. I watched someone play before. Okay, good. I only watched a bit. I know there are rules, but I'm just gonna follow them as you're supposed to do. Because, you know, what's the fun in skipping all the good, like, and stuff? And we can, you know, we'll do it all together. Ma'am, you have multiple degrees, you have so many wrinkles. Okay, I do have multiple degrees, but those degrees do not correlate to the wrinkliness of the brain. The microbial brain up here, it's not that large. It works, I'll say. It's active. It does the things it needs to do. The machinations of this microbial brain are a bit of an enigma. So let's do our best doing 12 word searches. Important, the following 12 puzzles should be attempted in the order given. For each puzzle, find all listed words before you start the next one. This game is very big brain. The enzymes can't do enough. You need a full-on nervous system for it. Yeah, that's what I've heard a lot of people say. This is truly peak, like, for just simply a PDF. It's truly a peak Metroidvania. It really shows you don't need like a whole lot of fancy graphics or anything. So, a little warm-up. Jumble, fortune, drop, sandwich. Oh, take a diagonal. Words can go up, down, left, right, and even diagonal. Little cute little guy. B8, S10, J6, S13, F7, 6, S5, D4, G14, S18, 112, C13, T10. So we need to include some fungus for you to take over and use as nerves. Yeah, I don't know if my microbe alone might not be enough. I might need to get some other thing. I might need to infect some other hosts to get some more brain power and activity going. I see otegadenol. I'll just, yeah, yep. And then Jumble is already taken. I'll cross it off for you guys. Fortune. I'll be, like, real with you guys. I'm not very fast at. I'm not, like, the fastest when it comes to word searches. My brain, my vision, I'll see it all, like, at once. But then it's hard for me to, like, put the things together. Drop. It would be so fun to have a microbe VTuber who each model includes a new microbe to build its eldritch horror human body symbiosis. That would be a very, very cool, like, VTuber model B. I would just like to... It would be cool to see just any other microbe VTuber. There's actually... I followed someone who recently... I saw that they had, like, their, like, Oshi mark is a bacteria, and I was like... And then they have, like, kind of like a cellular theme, and I was, like, excited to see another kind of biological cellular VTuber, but then they said they don't really do any science. They just like the thematic, which is cool still. But I was also a little disappointed when they don't know much of the science. So far, you're the fastest bacteria I've seen do a word search. Thank you. That is quite an honor. Don't some microbes have a symbiotic relationship with Hive? Since they get enzymes all around them to break it down outside the body, some microbes go resistant to that and live in a microbial highway. I am not familiar with that. Where's drop? Oh, there it is. Drop. Sandwich. I just finished eating a sandwich recently. I actually ate my food right before streaming, you guys. S. Like 2.0 now includes fungus, and it's not just a blob, but a vague human form full of white nerve-like things. Love me so... That would be such a cool design. Love me science VTubers. I do love science VTubers. I like science thematic too. I'm not gonna discredit them. That person's science thematic, like, scientific-looking VTuber model was cool. I just wish I was a little saddened when they didn't know much science. Is it cool being the first bacteria to solve a puzzle of any kind? Yes, it's an honor, and high honor. The biggest smarter-iverse. The biggest smarter-iverse. Sandwich. Okay, we're moving on now. Oh, someone spilled something. They spilled something all over the puzzle. Oopster. I guess this could be... What can that be? It could be mobster. Maybe? I don't know. It could be something else. I could be missing it. Could be rest. I see it. Rest. Slime molds are the first microbes, but you're the first bacteria. Yes. I gotta give it to the slime molds. I feel like I shouldn't cross anything out here because I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Word searches don't turn... They said it says words can go up, down, left, right, and even diagonal. But you're right. I'll remove that. If, like, I thought I was reading the rules like that. Let's see then. That rule doesn't imply turns. I guess that's true. I will leave it like that then. Okay, let's see. If it's not rest... R-T. R-E-T. R-E... Oh! Autoclave. Yeah, got me, Ripko. You got me. Thank you for the autoclave. Thank you for checking in, Urko. Rats. I'm trying to see if I can find anything else. This could be error. It's so hard to write with this. It's too hard to write my notes. This could be error. There you go. I have to just manually switch. Error with one R. That's not right. That's not right at all. There it is. Error. What can that be? Odd. 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 Rod. Rod? Just autoclaving around. I'm going deep cleaning today. Go home in 7 days and want to leave the living place as clean or cleaner than I have. Go, 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 go. Oh, thank you for the hydration pack. Rats. Rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. Yeah, I love that video. I'm just gonna put a check mark so I know I did those. Notary. I have notary. Notary. You can barely see my little notes. I'll have to write after the stream. Get me some Nico-infused motivation. Right, yeah! What are you writing, B? Anything fun? Or is it, like, not fun? Unfun? Very unfun work? Why? Why? What could it be starting with a Y here? What does notary mean? Of note? Notary is a what do you call that? Like a... It's a person that, like, they watch you sign a legal document and say, yeah, you are the person who is supposed to be signing the legal document. Here you go. I entered a writing competition. Topic, dragons in space. That's so cool. Dragons in space? Huh? I know. Notary, it's a kind of a confused... I'm sure it's called something different in, like, other languages. But when I think of a notary, I think of the person I have to go to at a bank, and they check my ID and say, yep, you are allowed to sign this legal document. It's usually for, like, lawyer-related things. Like, I had to sign, like, a will-related stuff, and then I needed a notary. I needed to go to a notary so they can say, yep, that's you. You're not doing something... You're not frauding us. Yearn? That could be it. Or it could be... It's so hard to tell because this is kind of fat. Notaries are, like, legal adjacent. They're not lawyers, but it's like, I am specifically granted power to watch you sign this. It's very strange. And they're also very annoying to get a hold of. Every time I've needed one, it's so hard to get, like, find one. I had to one time, I called a person that's they're a traveling notary. I was like, can you just please come over to my house and, like, watch me sign this document because I need to submit this document, like, right now. And they did that. It was very... I was even curious about how someone can do a job like that. And I was like, do you make a lot of money coming to people's houses doing this? Are there a lot of people like me who don't plan and schedule things? And they said, yes, I get a lot of money. And it did cost. It did, in fact, cost a lot of money. At least extra money that it should have compared to me going to a bank. It's more like having a witness at a wedding, someone who knows that it can happen and can be trusted by legal institutions, government. Yeah. There's a lot of online versions of that now. Like, I think you can you can just be on a Zoom call sometimes. Hello! Hello there, Maxwell. Hi. Hi. Hello, hi. Yag. Yow. Yawn. How? Ow! I see you. Checkmate there. Now I'm still I'm still lost on what this R-E could be. Riote. Is that a word? Riote. No. I don't think... Google says it's not a word. You know, Riote games. Riote games. Could be like... Gig. Could be more than one letter that's covered. Yeah, I was thinking that. It's just hard. I guess if it is, then it would just be like reset. Reset, we could just do that. Reset. Let's move on to the next one. And there's a bunch of things at the bottom again. P3, R3, O2, T5, R6, E6, S5, H5, G4, M6, R7, and then a blotchy blotch. Pressing on. That's exactly what we're doing. Pressing on. Ampersand. Ampersand. Escape. Escape. Control. Ampersand. Quote. Shift. Wo. Ba. Wo. Ba. And... Oh! Thank you for the sub pack, mine! Thank you. Wow, you're crushing this? No, this is simply worth... I think this is the easy part. Because I think it gets harder. Because I've seen people go, oh yeah, this is easy, and then I've seen their, I think, video series go like 5 hours. Where do I find this game? I can, hold on. I'll post it. Itchy out. I will post it in our Discord. I'll post it in the gaming channel. And if you want to join our Discord, it's right there. Control. Duck. Saps. Pa, Lord. Okay. Fun. This looks like it should be control, no? Like that's like a C. That could be a C under this blotchy blotch. CONTROL. I'm gonna cross that off. Lord, no. I like how the words look backwards. Escape, ampersand. Ampersand's such a big word. Am. No. Ampersand? You look like you are that. That looks like you. Escapee. Escape. There's so many P's here. Pup, 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 pup. Ah. Escape. Oh my gosh, my brain is like, it thinks it sees it, but it's not it. Not it at all. Like this, my brain was like, oh, escapee. Nope. No, no, no. That's not it. That's not it. It's kind of close, but not really close. Now, Espa. I love that K-pop group. Espa. Wait. Ah ha 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 ha. This should be it, right? Because it's amper. Yeah. Escape. Right? I feel like because it's backward, my brain can't. My brain can't go. Okay. There we go. Quote. Whoa. Her brain is her brain is pruning. Yeah, my brain's pruning real hard. My brain is pruning. Whoa. Someone got pee all over this paper. I know, they peed all over this. I have a headache. You have a headache right now, so hopefully taking some drugs, I get better. Oh, I hope you get better too, Kanto Show. Take some ibuprofen. Whoa. Quote? Is that what I see right there with my 2 microbial eyes? Like that. I like that. Oh, hi, Jusam. Hi. Ibuprofen. Take some ibuprofen. Shift. I like that. That would be the T. And then whoa. What could this be? It could be 2. 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 Could be 2. Could be 2. 2. What's... Microbes have eyes? I have eyes right here! Look right into my eyes! Honestly, this version feels easier than normal. I look at the splashes first because why would you cover spot if it's not part of the trick? That's true. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. What's ibuprofen? It's we're making a meme. It's ibuprofen. It's a type of painkiller, like to get rid of headaches. What's ba? 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 Bye? Ba? 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 Bar? It could be bar. Bar. That one felt a lot easier. What do pain meds feel like? They don't feel like... Oh, yeah. They don't feel like anything. And then all of a sudden, you realize you're not in pain anymore, and that's pretty nice. Yam. Yar. Yaj. Yam. Guam found. Yap. That's me. Yapper. Yapper with an R. Slowly your pain stops bothering you, yeah. I take some meds when I get injured, but I don't know what they really are. They might be like ibuprofen. They could also be what's it called? I forgot what's it stand for? Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs in general. Like ibuprofen is a kind of NSAID. Why is yam so hard to find? Yam. Yeah. Perhaps it's one of you guys. One of you are covered. Y-A-R. Yad, yun, ya, yep, yabber, yabber, yerb. Navris, perclubably. Yar. It's kind of like those things where a watch pot never was. If you change the pain, it doesn't go away. But if you get distracted, something red doesn't hurt anymore. And that's the most magical feeling. Don't obviously abuse those things, but it's also when you have a headache, there's nothing more a better feeling than when you take your ibuprofen and then you like realize, oh my gosh, I am not in pain. I can live my life once again. Yes, my favorite word. Hey, Nigo, why did it take the pirates so long to learn to read and write? Why did it take the pirates so long to learn to read and write, B? Ibuprofen. He was stuck at sea for years? Oh, that's sad. Jub. Yeah, the jubber. Why can't I find this stupid yam? Ram? What is it? Is it you? Is it you, buddy? Is this you, buddy? There you go. I'm taking that one. What's a pirate's favorite coding language? Is this another C joke? Is it C? C? Is it normal to struggle to breathe and scream without control when getting a sprain, or do I just have really low pain tolerance? No, I don't. I think that's, I mean, it depends on how bad of a sprain it is. I don't really get too much sprains, so I can't say. I was walking once, and I was walking in a place you shouldn't walk because it's unwalkable hell. And I was like taking my walkable city life, my brain there, and I decided I'm just gonna walk. And, you know, I walked, and guess what? I fell miraculous, and it was like the most slow motion fall in the middle of this giant parking lot. And I just felt like an idiot. I was like, why did I walk? Why did I even try to walk in this unwalkable place? I hurt myself and I sprained my ankle. And then I like limped to where I needed to go. Nico finds pain funny. It was just a left turn. It was not something I was expecting to read. As I was reading, I was like, what? It was just getting, it was going places I wasn't expecting. You'd think it'd be R, but his true love to be the C. Ah, coding jokes. Welcome to the Petri dish, Bardine. Nice to see you. How goes it, Miss Microbe? Hi, Phil. Bye. We're doing good. We're word searching it up, doing the things that we need to find. Three. I can't write anything with this stupid highlighter. Anyway, I don't like this. I don't like how this is shaped. I don't like that it looks like someone dropped a bunch of E's all over the place, and I keep seeing E's everywhere. Why is it hashtag shaped? There is a lot of blotches down here. Something about this shape is like throwing off my groove. I've gotten 2 sprains on the same thing has happened. I'm sorry that you keep getting sprains, Joseph. I don't think it has to do with low paint tolerance or anything. Sprains are just not very fun. One time I got some papers printed out of place and it started to rain, so I ran home and ended up slipping and looking kind of dead on the street. Lady saw me get back up. I took a bit to do so. She had this disgusting face on her face. Why was she disgusted? Oh my gosh, that reminds me when I was a child. It was raining and I fell on the ground as I was walking in front of like some kids. And they just like looked at me like I disgusted them so bad. And I'm like, I was just like, why are they so mean? Why do they look at me like I just like did something gross to them? They gave me the most, like, I'll never forget the look on their face. They looked at me like I murdered somebody in front of them. They're like, how could this child just fall in front of us and cover like her pants with dirt? Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Anyway, I was so confused. And then I ran home and cried. I've been noticing the YouTube shorts. You've noticed them. Thank you. I'm trying to get back into the groove of it because I finished a secret project. Now I have a bit more free time for the time being to go back to editing the YouTube shorts, which I enjoy doing. The shorts are very well made and very fun. Ah, thank you. And she's been killing it like usual. The shorts this year. Oh, thank you, Frost. That's very sweet of you. Your TikTok videos are hard funny. They're def good. Ah, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I looked at my Google Docie of a bunch of scripts and I was like, goodness gracious, I've got a lot to record. But they're fun. I think I prefer recording them. What am I looking for? I think I prefer recording them versus editing them. Editing them is just so much work. Ning. Google Dokie. Every Google Docie is a Google Doc, but not every Google Doc is a Google Docie. It's just fun to say Google Docie. Google Dokie. Google Ducky. Google Docie. Just maybe put a really like Boston accent onto it. Google Docie. Google Docie. I checked the shorts. What are they about? The shorts are about whatever science topic I think is interesting. I thought about petri dishes, and then I was like, I'm gonna make a short about petri dishes. And then I just finished editing, and it's gonna be posted tomorrow. I made a short about, oh my gosh, this song again. Why does this playlist keep just repeating this song? Get this out of here. Okay. I'm gonna disbar. I'm banning this YouTube video. My mind can't hear Google Dokie and not see Jack Black's yelling chicken jockey. That is how it sounds like in my head too. It's a nice song, I think. It's just too much. It's a little much when I'm streaming. I don't need them in my ear going meow, 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 meow. Okay. Is this those? Those? Whatever it is, it could be this. But what word am I even looking at here? So? The? Like the? The. I think it fits your microbes theme. Oh, thank you. Maybe I'm giving it too much hate. I'm checking this one off for now. A brief interlude. A twist. Civic. I can't do that. Detartrate. Detartrate. How am I supposed to finish these words? Don't I have to turn? Is this why it's called a twist? A twist? I'm twisting right here. Twist it a little. Detartrate. I don't see how else I would finish the word here. You could also go here. Like, I could twist it right here instead also. Which way do I go? Which one's the right way? Does that mean it's not the right thing I'm looking at then? Arnarmamiga. Makes me imagine an army of bacteria singing in a petri dish. That reminds me of like Pikmin or something like that. So if it is, let's say we do that, then wouldn't it be like civic? That just works. That just feels right. I feel like I should do this. And no one can tell me right now to not do that. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know how this game works. It's word searches. You have to find, they've got words right here. And those words are somewhere in here. Yeah, I'm thinking this is the twist. Because, like, I see this. Fine. I don't know what this word is. I'm Googling this. Detartrated. Detartrated means something from which tartrates, bitter crystalline acid salts, often from grapes and wines, have been removed or reduced, often to make things like juices or wines less tart. Ah, now I know. Deified. Where are you? Whoa. Hold on. We can twist it right here. Deified. Oh, bam. I thought it had something to do with tardigrades. It does sound... They do kind of sound related. But I guess it has absolutely nothing to do with them. They just kind of sound... They have that tardigrade kind of sound. The cycle continues. Bone, astrolabe, orrery. What's that word mean? I don't know what this word means. Orrery. A mechanical model of the solar system using gears to show the relative positions and motions of planets and moons orbiting a central sun, serving as a visual educational tool for demonstrating celestial mechanics. Ah! Interesting. Makes me wonder why tartar sauce is called that. I don't know why tartar sauce is called that. Surely there's like some etymological reason why. Now you've got me on a why is tartar sauce called tartar sauce? Tartar sauce is named after the nomadic Tartar people of Central Asia, as French chefs created it in the 19th century to accompany steak tartare, a dish of raw minced meat associated with them, with tartar initially referring to anything served in the style of Tartars. Well, now we know it's the people of the Tartars. I only know the word of astrolabe from Slay the Spire. I'm not familiar with that. Ancient astronomical instrument, a portable star chart. Oh, it's cool looking. I've seen one of these like in games. I didn't know that's the name of it. Not uncultured if you know something from video games. You know, when I was in elementary school, we had a history class was called like social studies, you know. They never really call it history class. But in my social studies test in elementary school, they had a question about Native Americans, and they asked about like, what could you use flax for? Like, because, you know, that was a resource they used. And my little teeny tiny 9-year-old brain at the time was like, I know what flax can be used for because I use that in RuneScape to make bowstring. And then I wrote about how it can be used for bowstrings. And then I got points for that. And then my teacher's like, how'd you know that? That's not something we actually went over. And there was like, you, my giant, big 9-year-old RuneScape brain. Hype for Slay the Spire. I'm actually not I've never really played that game. I think I would like it though. Couldn't get over dying to a cow in tutorial though. I was not very good at RuneScape. I want to play it again though, because I know I would like it. But it's just such a time commitment. I thought I found it, but I was had. Oh wait. Well, we learned that from here. This is okay, like doing the little twist. So why don't it says the cycle continues, so why don't we keep doing the little twist? What is RuneScape like? A time waster? I mean that like non-derogatory. I think it's just like a big time waster. It's pretty old. My personal source would be Minecraft mods. Minecraft was just like, I was just a little older than like Minecraft. That was like my little sister. RuneScape's having a massive overhaul soon. I did hear about that. I'm kind of curious about checking it out. RuneScape, I feel like, was basically having a job for what my friends told me: fishing, crafting, buying something. It is like a huge time sink. Aren't most MMOs grind heavy eating time? Yeah, they really are. I like playing MapleStory, and that's a huge grind and time waster. And I say time waster in like the most non-derogatory way because I truly enjoy those kind of games. Why is this? Why did they lie to me? That looks like it should be it. But it's blah la la. But we could do this. Is this too much twisting? I feel like I twisted a lot there. We went. I'm gonna go with it. I'm going with it. I'm going with my gut feeling here. I'm sticking with that. I spelled that right? That would be embarrassing if I didn't. Yeah. Changing back to old art direction and changing combat. Interesting. I will say I'm not a huge fan of RuneScape's art direction. I know. You can throw hammers at me. I know, controversial. I really like the cuter art styles. But every time I want to play a cuter game, they're not very good. Or at least not the kind of game for me. Quartz. I feel like I should just find the Q. Like, there surely is not that many Qs in this. I just realized there's not even a splotch. Not a splotch to be found. Quartz. That looks very odd. I don't really like what's going on right now. I don't like the shape of this. Does that make sense? Computers were quite an alien thing when I was a kid. They felt like magic mirrors just a generation ago. My parents used telegraph for communication. I mean, computers also, they felt pretty magical as a kid. Nowadays, it feels so commonplace. But I was part of the computer room generation, you know, where we didn't have a personal PC, each of us, and you had to go to the special room to use your computer. I had to go to the basement and then play my computer on the desktop, and then I get kicked off when like a parent needed to use it. Phone? Balance has 2 answers, does it? Is it Oh, I think I see what you're saying. Question mark. I'm gonna put a question mark right there. I'll know exactly what question mark means when I come back to this. Oh, me too, but we didn't have basements. Yeah, I feel like nowadays everyone just has their own personal one. Wild times. Or at least they have a phone. A phone might as well just be a personal, oh, astrolabe. I don't like... You see this? I don't like that. I don't like how it overlaps. So it might be the other... It might be the other balance. Astrolabe. Astrolabe. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. And then we got some funky guys going over here. Little pillar, little clock, little hourglass, little clock again. Oh, sundial? Maybe that's a sundial. I'm writing something like this means anything. Like, yeah, that means sundial. Onion. Phone. MSN Messenger was hilarious. I was an MSN Messenger person too until I realized like, oh man, I should not be talking to strangers online. We're cyborgs now? We might as well be. I wonder if I can find, like, I want to see if I can find sundial. Sundial. Tick? Yeah, I think that should be it. Is this peak millennial chat? It's probably peak millennial chat. Stinky millennials. Stinky clock. Oh, clock. I don't know. Okay. Hold on. I'm sure like hourglass is somewhere here. In my brainily brain. But now, as I like cross off words, it gets my brain has a harder time comprehending what I'm looking at. I return off to send an email. An email at this hour? You didn't make the cut? Also didn't make the cut? Are we what the new generation called Unk status? I think Unk status starts like... It gets the threshold of being an Unk just gets lower and lower. I've seen like baby on baby violence where they call like a 17-year-old Unk. It's ruthless. It's really ruthless out there. I accept being old. I accept being decrepit. My brain is sharp. My brain is sharp enough to scare off the babies. I mean, I'm West Coast. It's not quite 5. Ah, okay. You're right. You're right. I'm thinking here in my my East Coast vision. Loving that neither hag or unk are gendered terms. I definitely have seen. I feel like the unk has been thrown around to anyone. It can be thrown anywhere. Though I feel like I rarely ever see hag thrown around to men. But you know, maybe we should just start doing that. Start calling the men hags. Haggard, haggly, haggard witch. I want to find hourglass because I feel like in my heart of hearts it's here. And see, just like that, bum 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 ass. But I don't know what the little garlic thing is, and I don't know what this is. Let me not check those off. alert. I only see hag be thrown at women. I know, I feel like I only see hag thrown at women. That's what I'm saying. Like, we should just start throwing hag to everyone. What if you're the hag? Grandpa? Huh? Is barely 20 unk status? I think, you know, like I said, it doesn't matter anymore. You can widely cross off sire. Make, Jupiter. Et moi, Serek. You know, I don't think 20 is an unk. But you know, I won't deny someone that wants to self-identify as unk. I will self-identify as young. I see planets. And I see Jupiter, and it makes me want to, like, take Pluto, you know? Pluto's not a planet. You're an unk if the viewer is 14. Exactly. It's all relative. Hag status, unk status, this is the relative. You'll never not be unk or hag because some guy will waltz into your vicinity and say, LMAO, unk. Wilted rose emoji, skull emoji, fire emoji, wilted rose emoji at you. Make is a planet thing? Planet adjacent. It's actually a thing. I don't know why. I just thought it was like a funny word. Make. Is amwa a thing too? Amwa. Okay. I googled it and I got some Korean guy facing east. I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to tell me. Can I change the playlist? There we go. Wilted rose skull emoji, fire emoji, wilted rose emoji. If I see another wilted rose emoji. Back in my day, we didn't have this thing called internet. We entertained ourselves with these things called DVDs, cassette tapes, and radio stations. LMAO, unk. Wilted rose emoji. Make? Where's the second make? Make. There you go. Oh, it's spelled backwards. I guess that makes sense. But what's sire mean? Mirrored. So this is sir. This is sir. Yeah, it's Ayers. They didn't have these flat screens too. They used to use these things called CRTs. I'm very well familiar with the giant fat TVs. As a person that likes playing Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee, and I have seen those giant fat TVs to this day still. They can't get rid of them. Is it this, sir? No C. Oh wait, other way. Other way. I don't think Jesus is a dwarf planet. It could be. It could be. I miss retro tech. I think retro tech has it's like a fun aesthetic, but I can't say. I do not miss giant clunky technology. I miss when phones were indestructible. You know, I can't say I actually have any problem with my phone. The only thing that I guess is a problem is the battery kind of dies. Ooh. Did I get that? No? No, because my brain... like that. I like how that looked. Can I find that? Why'd they cross it off? Can I find it? Eris is almost certainly a planet. Okay, okay, okay. I believe you guys. I believe you guys. Where is it? Or maybe I shouldn't look for it, but then I looked for the little things here. It's only dwarf because you guys sure do know a lot about I was gonna say astrology for fun, but I feel like someone would take me seriously if I said you guys sure know a lot about astrology. How dare you? Yeah, I figured. We have a little ad break. I say that as the ad break starts. Don't worry, I'm probably gonna be stuck looking for Sire. Sire. Sir. Sir. If I can even find it. Maybe I really will be stuck on Sire for the next 2 minutes. I love joking. Oh yeah, I'm terrible at geology. I love saying the wrong topic and saying I'm so terrible at it. Love going, oh yeah. Just terrible at like all kinds of geology and astrology, and I find RetroTech easier to prepare when they produce the parts and components. Nowadays, when something breaks, you mostly have to buy a new thing. That is true. That is a huge problem. It's a lot of it of new technology now. It's really impossible to fix yourself because it's proprietary. Like, I don't think you're really able to fix an iPhone. Like, if something really happened to the iPhone, it's really hard to fix that yourself because the parts are kind of expensive. It's way more, like, it would be way more expensive for you to go get those parts compared to just getting a new iPhone. That is a problem. But then I also don't fix technology. I wish I was better with my own two hands, but unfortunately, it's not a skill I wish to pursue any further. Eat. 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 Rot. Eat. Okay. I think I will move to the next one. I will just move on to the next one. Dwarf planets were created to basically undermine the guy who discovered Pluto. Unironically, it's as petty as that. Is it really? You guys are dropping like the hot astronomy tea. Cancer. Cancer. That reminds me. I have to show a picture of it later. We've been donating to a lot of cancer organizations, and one of the organizations actually mailed me a hat. And so I have a hat now that says Defy Cancer. It's kind of cool. Cancer. Theta. Welcome back to the ad break, people. Did you have a nice ad break? I think more cancer-related stuff should use crabs on their iconography. I do think it's a missed opportunity of being more crab-like. Crustacean-related cancer centers. We're the crustacean oncology. Crusty oncology. Sarah. Sarah. Oh, Sarah. We sure are making some funky shapes. And I feel like we surely are gonna come back to this one because this is empty F. You don't even get the name of this one. What are you called? What are you? They already filled it in too. We don't know what it starts with or ends with, so we don't technically know what this word is at all. Palindrome key, solar system, palindrome. Solar system? Solar? My brain wanted to see something there. Solar. No. I can't go back. When I make a turn, it's so locked in. Solar. Solar system. I like how that one was. Look, it's like a little spin, little loop. Whooshoo. Key. I feel like that one's too obvious. Like they put it right in the middle. I bet that's not it, but whatever. Ah. Pemmit. It is. There's the I. Is that a word? I don't even know what I'm okay, my brain can't operate when I do this. S-C-F... What am I spelling? Timepiece. Ah! Whoa. The big brain. I could have actually. It's not even reversed here, but it might. Okay. Bom. Okay. Well, let's. I think that's good. Rules. This fine all is not wed. Not allowed. Oh, wait. This is fine. This is not allowed. So we cannot overlap letters. Ow! We got some problems. Oh, whoa, we got some problems. Whoop. Okay, so it can cross, but they can't overlap a letter. And you could do some funky woos to find letters. Ooh, that kind of opens up a lot. Woo. You can do that. Woo. Okay. So this fine is all not wed. You are now ready to begin 12 word searches. Oh, we were at the intro. All but the last may be solved in any order. Try 3 or 7. The use of an encyclopedia is permitted. All 12 puzzles follow the same rules. Okay, so we do this. T4, S2, F4, T3, A3, D3. Okay, I'm sure we can probably figure out what this means. Because we've seen these at the bottom of every thingy. Oh, T4. This is probably T4. S2. Is it this one? S2. Because they're counting it backwards. Oh, because one of the ones was mirrored. Right. So S. And so then this is F4. And then that's T3. And that's A3. And that's D3. Ah! Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And so that should give us a guide of how many words to look for. And this is the big puzzle that we're not allowed to do. All but the last may be solved in any order. Ooh, I see. All that remains. Go back. I see. And we don't really have anything to work with. What the heck does it say? Interesting. I feel like it's showing you that it's mirrored. Like you see, it's... Oh, we already know that. What do you think of retro futurism aesthetics? I think they're cool. Okay, they said try 3 and 7. Let's go. Okay, we got some issues here. This guy is an issue. And this guy is an issue. Herm. And also, we have clue now. There's ampersand. That's the A10. Control. That's the C7. We don't know what this is. No, we got that. We have quote. And we have shift. We don't have an S8. And we don't know what this is. It might be this one. Like those might be related. Perhaps. Oh, thank you for checking in, Weetabix. That you tend towards the cutesy art style explains a lot about the kind of stuff you draw, by the way. Oh, thank you, Frost. I do like the cutesier things, even though I think there's probably a lot of games out there that I would really like, but I'm so cutesy, aesthetically driven. It's hard for me not to feel like that. That looks like a T, so tab. That's what I was thinking too, B. Aw, thank you. Yes, I do like the cutesy emotes. How's the game been? It's been really fun. It took about an hour to do the 11 word searches, but it's been fun. I've also been yapping a lot, which is not, you know, whatever. The numbers and letters in the bottom come up later. Try to remake the post you already did with the correct rules. I mean, I get what you mean, Kotosho, but I think this helps figure out, like, what I'm looking for, though, no? Okay, so... But yes, I know, I have to look for it. I have to fix it with the rules it provided. I get it. It is a Metroidvania. Exactly, B. It's a Metroidvania. It's about, like, you can skip things if you have the knowledge. That's why they call it that. So this... I am, like... Because we know we can do things like whoop-de-whoop, I kind of want to, like... Which is this one? That was escape. Let's try removing escape, because I feel like that's one that we could likely find elsewhere. Like, if I look real hard with our new new rule set. Like escape, like that. Like that looks better. And it doesn't take up any space, and it does the wigglies that they said is a-okay. I still don't understand what's being done. Oh, I can try to explain it more to you, Josem. There's rules. I don't know if you've ever done a word search, but it's a jumble of letters. And what I need to find the words here, but there are also hidden, it looks like there's hidden words as well. And there's specific rules that we have to follow, like letters. They can't use the same letters from another word. Okay, so that's shift, that's escape. Control looks good here. Now, all of this looks good, but I do think it's not Arab, and it's rather tab. Like, I think that's a T-A. You can totally read that handwriting. So we have, I'm gonna cross off the ones I do know we have. So, control, escape, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, escape, Alt, 2, 5, shift, and then likely this one. So I'm missing a C8, E5, Q12, and S8. I wonder if we can find those. Pressing on, and these all seem to be like keyboard related terms, like, you know, an ampersand, control key, escape key, quote key, shift key, a tab key. But this is likely, this is one that's probably wrong. I wonder if it's way longer, like this could be the whole word. Right now we're more in the middle. We need another Eureka after this one, then we'll be able to complete the puzzle. We're putting our big brains together, you guys. Whoa. That has to be very long. Yeah, I'm thinking it's like one of the longer ones. We can also move on to the other ones. Maybe for now we move on to the other ones while keeping in mind like what we've done. I'm gonna like underline this. Let's go to 7. A twist. I did this one with the rules we followed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's D7. I is that. Civic. Really, that's C5. Nika, have you found any words that weren't being counted in the puzzle? Yeah, I did notice some, but I don't think I like marked them actually. But I'm sure they are there. That's what I'm assuming. That's what these are, right? The Q12 is probably a a word that starts with a Q. Probably like Q-U-E-S-T-I-O-N-M-A-R-K, question mark. Probably a question mark key. I just wanna... We'll go back to the 3 when I like finish double checking this. The puzzles I'm more used to involves building stuff. Yeah, I mean, I am a big fan of puzzle games in general. I kind of want to do more on the stream. I really want to do a Professor Layton playthrough. But there's a lot here that we're missing that are with... Like, can I do this? Wow. That sounds like it would be this. Wow. Okay, I need to stop writing with a highlighter. Hold on. Wow. What is Professor Layton? Oh, Professor Layton. It's a Nintendo. Okay, it's not a Nintendo, but it's been on the. It's a game series that was on the DS and 3DS. It's a bunch of puzzle games, and they have like a story. It's really, really fun. Wow. Hold on. I need to go back to my highlighter. I found WoW. It has a 15. Oh, and this is M7. Interesting, interesting. You can't see it. But the page number here, it says M7. Interesting, interesting. This one's just, or it's elf. That's elf. It's an L. Not 15. Interesting little, like, I think this one has to do with things going in a twisty formation. N4. That's kind of hard. I don't really get the word themes here, so... Level. I feel like the word is just kind of there. 1, 2. It is 5 letters. Level. I kind of like the word level here. It's 5. It's 5. Oh, and these are all. Oh, yes. It's probably level because these are all palindromes. Level. How do you spell it? If it's on Steam, I can yoink it from my list. Oh, unfortunately it's not on Steam, so we would have to do it through like I'd have to like hook up some Switch shenanigans. I think it's like on DS mostly. I think there's a Switch game too, but you know we'd have to do some shenanigans that I can't get into. Now I'm like, my eyes are looking for some shenanigans here. Also, that's surely the 11. This already did. I don't need to count right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Kayak. K5. But I can spell it here if you're interested at looking up those games. Is that a word? I feel like I need to search this up. Okay, it's not a word. Will we get in trouble with Nintendo copyright stuff? I don't think they wouldn't get mad at it. Maybe. M5, N4, R7. R7. Ran. This one is tricky. It's kind of tricky to like go off of nothing. Maybe we do go back to 3. We made good progress with this. Hold on. I'm gonna write some notes. This surely is like palindrome words that twist around. For my own notes. Oh, madame. I just saw that with my eyes. My two giant eyes. Madame. And that's M5. M5! This stream kind of sounds like a lottery bingo announcement. And we got a M5 now. M5? I should make sure to write these down, madame. I keep forgetting. Kayak. The problem... Hold on. Can I move these easily? The problem is... I don't know what side it should be on. Because, like, what dictates that I would put it on this side rather than... I had completely wrong letters. Yeah, I don't know where I would put these new words. So what if I just keep them where they are right now, because it takes a lot of effort to move these things. But they don't know they can't copyright, so we remain under the radar. I'm pretty sure we would remain under the radar. To be not famous, I mean, we're not exactly giant here. R7, R5, S5, N4. N. Now, what could be a palindrome that starts with an N? I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the N's. There's literally only one N I see. Noon. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Noon. Naram? I know, I thought it would be... Naram kind of looks like it should be that. Like, it should be a word. In fact, I even wondered if it is a word. Good luck on this. I'm gonna go to rest my head now that I'm back from groceries. Have a good one. Have a good one, Frost. Hope your head feels... You know, help you get a good rest. R7. R... There's two R's here. There's also... I think I found R5. Radar. Radar. This game's kind of addicting. I have, like, duties I need to tend to. Maybe after we go through 7 and 3, we'll leave it here. R. There's R here, and then there's an R here. Race. Oh, race car. Race car. And then S5. Sagas. A GG. Okay. That all twists and turns. That twists. I don't see how it can be addicting. It's just kind of fun to put things together, you know, Joseph? Like, it's kind of like, you know how you say you like building stuff? It's, although, you know, there's not a physical thing you're building, it's kind of like a mental thing you're building. You're putting together the pieces that go together, and then you go, oh, wow. And then you feel giant-brained and amazing. Okay, we said there was question mark in here. Or I said there was question mark. And I believe that question mark exists here. Oh, frickers. This is gonna take up, like, all my... This is gonna take up all my real estate if I do this. Is there another queue? Is there another queue around here? There's a queue from that. move you? Can I move you? Hold on. It has bothered me that it wasn't straightened. I said that this is a Q right here, but that wouldn't help me with question mark. I think I just have to accept that it's going to take up all my real estate. Or perhaps it won't. Can I make this not take up all my real estate of letters? What is real estate? As in my free area. Like, because we can't have overlap. We can't have overlapping letters for each of the words. If I take up so much space, like, then I'm gonna have less room to work with. And so, for example, if I go here and I go to this O, that means I have to change one of these words. Like, I have to change probably control. This is probably not the place for it. Ah! Whatever. I don't see a way. Question on MA. Then can I even do question mark? Like, wait, it's kind of shaped like a question mark. Question. You kind of see it, like it's like goes wee. It's kind of, it's free real estate memes. Oh, that's a good meme. It's from the Tim and Eric show. I love that show. It just goes, it's free real estate. We're giving it away for you. Is there a way to actually do question? Can I not spell? Question Mart? Question Mart? Question meh? What if I go all the way over here? But what is a real estate? Is it land? Is it is there a fake estate? A real estate? Yeah, it doesn't have to do with fake or real. It has to do, it's just like land usually. Usually it's land that also has a building associated with it. So they're in the meme, they're going like, it's free real estate. Because it's the free land, just for that person. Can't go that way, can you? No? I swear Q-U-S-T-I-O-N. I swear there's a thing here. Oh wait, it's cause what if this little blotch over here is this the K? There's no way that's not the K. There's just no way that's not the K. That's just there. That has to be the K. That has to be the K. You guys, that's the K. That's the K. That's the K. Question mark. Question mark. And then this has to change. And so does this. Oh wait, no. Oh, can I... It's like this ampersand. Like that. Ew! Wow! Certain real-world concepts I struggle to understand, especially things that involve finance and economics. Don't worry. Don't worry, Josem. I think a lot of people struggle with that. Even the people you think understand it, they don't really understand it. It's all fake. You think my paper, like, you think the fake stocks mean anything? No. I need to find control though. Oh? Oh ho! But what if it's... No. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. I like how this thing is shaped. It's kind of funky. C8. C8. C-O-M-M. I'm like looking at my keyboard to see what key could be a C8. And that didn't help at all because my keyboard has no letters. It has 0 letters for me to actually look at, and so yeah, that didn't help. I see. I thought it wasn't normal to. I thought it wasn't normal to not understand. I think a good lesson, Joseph, is it's okay to not understand, and it doesn't make you not normal or anything. A lot of people kind of fake it, and that's okay too. This keyboard has no letters, and I must scream. You know, I was rereading that short story the other day. It's still really good. It's kind of crazy. I was thinking if I'd ever want to play that game, but I don't think that kind of game is that great to play on stream. The game is kind of a lot. Wait, S-P-A-C-E-B spacebar? Is this what S8 is? Spacebar? Is that what all these P's are for? There's no E. There's a story about keyboard letters and screaming. No. It's just Kanto Show is like making it a meme. It's the story itself is called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. I would not recommend searching it up because it's like has a lot of violence and you know, etc. Violence is not a great way to put it, but it's not a great search. It's a short story, but it's very graphic. So just like I'll leave it there. From what I've seen, people are very walkthrough heavy with that game. Yeah, I think a lot of those older adventure game like things are pretty like you kind of need to use a walkthrough. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Granted. Hello. No worries about being late. We're just hanging out, doing our word search. That's also another thing I do want to play. I don't want to play that game. But I want to play the King's Quest games. If you don't know them, they're like 80s and 90s point-and-click adventure games. They're really, really difficult and cheesy and like you need a walkthrough, but I really want to try them. I've never played them before, and I think they look kind of fun to play like a point-and-click adventure. Like, I hear they're very, very, like, annoying to play, though, if you don't have a walkthrough, because, like, you do the wrong thing and your save is, like, locked out. Your save is bricked because you messed up clicking on a random door, like, 3 hours ago. And you just die a lot in the game, too. But I think it'd be fun to try them. I think they're on Steam now. They used to be really hard to play because they're from the 80s. And so, you know, you needed to like set up DOS and all that, but now it should be simpler. Some of them I don't think I would play though, like the ones that don't have graphics. Like they're just like, you know, you type, they give you a bunch of text prompts and then you have to type what you would do. I don't think I would want to play those ones. I swear spacebar is somewhere here. Oh, hold on. I think this is spacebar. Then I don't have escape. But I feel like I'd rather have spacebar. And I think I could find escape somewhere else if I use my special eyes. Oh, like this. And that's okay because it doesn't cross the same letters, but it crosses a little, makes a little diamond. Retro games, huh? I'm a big retro game fan. I do like my old games. I feel like I don't play a lot of new games, but I sure do love old games. I'd like to play some like older RPGs too. There's a game I saw recently where you're able to both type stuff and explore 3D space. Oh, what game is that? My parents bought Thai noodles for dinner, so I'm eating that right now. Oh, that sounds delicious. The only retro game I know well is Fallout. Actually, I'm familiar with the Fallout series, but I really haven't played them myself. They kind of give me a headache. Especially like the newer, like, you know, Fallout 3, like all that beyond. I've always wanted to play the older ones though. I think they'd be kind of fun. And they wouldn't give me as big of a headache because there's no motion sickness. Forgore the name of it. It's okay. It's okay. That sounds cool though. Escape. So we have spacebar. That's that. E5. E5. A problem here that I am seeing is I don't know. Oh, it's probably enter, right? E-N-T-E-R. Enter. I need... How could we get that? The richest game I know is probably Pong and then Doom. Doom. I am not super familiar with like Doom, but I just know like it's the game that you can play on anything. I saw there was you can play Doom on a PDF file now. The older ones have a very fun story. I have heard that. I heard the dialogue and like story and lore of the older Fallout games is really good. So that might be something we can maybe explore. And I've heard that someone has like recommended that I would enjoy that kind of game too. More than like the newer ones. My best friend said I should play Fallout 4 in New Vegas. So I might do that at some point. He loves those games, but I've never played them. I know people are like, they're like people that like Fallout. They really like Fallout. They really recommend that all the time. Any interest in older mystery games like the Colonel's Bequest? Is that... Hold on. I think I'm familiar with this. Oh, this is another Sierra game, isn't it? Roberta Williams. They're the King's Quest people, too. I am interested in those, Weetabix. I really want to try them out, because I think they'd be kind of fun. Frustrating, but fun. And I sure do love a frustrating but fun experience. Especially funnier, lower intelligence dialogue from what I've heard. Yeah, I've seen like screenshots of like when you have very little intelligence in the earlier Fallout games and your dialogue choices kind of sound like you're caveman speaking. It's like unga bunga. I tried to solve problem by like smacking things, smack the computer kind of stuff. I think that's pretty funny. Yeah, I think I would I really want to take a hold at some like old games like from Sierra's time, which is the company that made things like King's Quest, Police Quest, Gabriel Knight, all that. I am interested. Okay, I really want to find Enter, but my problem here, the issue is N. Oh, this is probably the R. It's not a C. My brain was thinking it's a C. Let's go. These are all probably... I put these on the wrong side, because none of these are backwards. These should all... I undid my thing. These should all be on this side, because none of them are backwards except tab. So now all we're missing is C8, which ends with a WO. Yeah. Bum bum bum. CW, or it starts with a W, or starts with a C, has a W in it. First of all, where is our W? Is there even a free W here? My favorite part of the scene is when the Bacterian goes, whoa, I'm just too... I'm pumping myself up here. Whoa. Get that W. I'm trying to get the W, but the W is very elusive. I feel like this, like I said, this might be the only W I can find. But that doesn't make any sense. What does it mean? So let's say that is a W. W. That is a W. Now what? Now what? That didn't like give me much to work with here. That gave me zilch. And also, where's the closest C? The closest C is very far. Robaco. Yeah. There's also a C here, but it's impossible to use the C because everything's blocked. We're blocked off here. Unless there's a way to make more space. But not really. Not really. Not really. Not really. Colpo. She. Oh. I also like how the culture on understanding radiation physics reflects the time period for the older Fallout games, I think. About how radiation creates mutants instead of just slowly killing that that sort of old horror B movie stuff. I have heard the vibe is very different. I think my friend tells me that there's like a pretty big distinction between like the people that like the newer Fallout stuff and then the people that like the older Fallout stuff. There's not a whole lot of intermingling that goes on there. Capsula lock? It could be capsula lock. It could be capsula lock, but then I am confused Maybe there's another letter being hidden here that ends with a W-O. We can definitely do caps lock. Cap up up but then it's kind of hard. Capso. My micro brain is going so hard right now, but then I think I am getting thirsty and I don't have any more water around me. It's getting dire. The situation's getting dire here. I'm drying up as we speak. It does have 8 letters. That's what I was thinking, but then I'm trying to figure out where... I definitely see this. I see lock. What if we remove this and remove this for now? And do... So we have a cleaner surface to work with. You know. And then we can do... caps lock. Like that. It's kind of ugly. And then we can find the words elsewhere, likely. S. No? Okay. Hold on. Cap. Lock. It's a lot of, like, finessing. Escape. Like that. Like that. Still works. Just... Okay. There we go. That's caps lock. Then I need to find a different... And then shift still works too. Okay. It still works out. It still works out. So there's caps lock and shift. Caps lock. That's the C8. So now, though, it must be the 2. So if it is the 2 key, then... I can't think of another place where the W could be. The W, like, we took all the hidden letters, so this has to be the 2 key. The 2 key. The 2 key. I think that's the 2 key. 2. I think we were had into thinking there might have been more, but it's not more. And it's still, I still think that's the tab key too. So there surely is a, there's a B3 here. Yeah. This is looking like it makes a bunch of sense to me. Okay, so now we have to, I also don't know if this I6 here indicates there, I don't think there is an I6 we can do anything with though. Like this I is kind of cornered in. Pressing on like a keyboard. I like both the old and new fall stuff. Whatever parts I don't enjoy with it, I just ignore and value the good parts. That is a very healthy way to approach like any medium Josem. Round of applause. I think more people need to learn like it's okay to like some parts of things of your favorite stuff, and then also ignore some parts of the things you don't like. You know, if you don't have to like every little thing. Okay. I think that's like everything we can... Oh, we got a lot to do. We have a lot to clean up here. Okay. I want to keep going, but I've already streamed double what I've already streamed 2 hours, and I have to go edit some videos, or else the things will never get done. But this was really fun. I want to go back to this. I want to finish this. We will be finishing this probably next week. Tomorrow we have Silk Song. We have Silk Song tomorrow, and it's ow. Why the bonk, Ren? I'm against ignoring it, but acknowledging and being nuanced about your liking your game. I, for example, love Pokemon and I'm very critical of it. And that's also fair too. I think it's fine to be critical. It's fine to ignore. I think it's just by ignore, I mean I don't mean like, oh, you blindly love the thing and don't acknowledge that there's faults with it. I mean that I can still enjoy what I like. I still can enjoy this media despite these flaws associated with it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you have to go out of your way and go like, this game is flawless and there's nothing about it. You can be like, you can dislike what you dislike about the game and go, yeah, I don't really like this, but I really like this part of the game. This part of the game was really fun. I think a lot of times people have like one little itty bit they don't like and it ruins the whole. Most people don't engage with flaws. That is a big problem too. If you even try to criticize some people's faves, like they take it as like you hate it, but that's also an issue. It's weird. It's hard to have discussions about that kind of thing nowadays. It's so hard to like discuss media without someone feeling like they're personally attacked by you not liking a piece of media. It's similar to my problem with how ratings are really horrid nowadays. Like if you tell someone that it's a 7 out of 10, they think you just like shot their dog, killed their family, and burned their house down. They think it's you, like they think you think like everything is terrible. And I'm like, a 7 out of 10 is good. That's above average. It's okay to be a 7 out of 10. Anyway, I can go on and on about that. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow, same time. Let's meet again. I enjoyed this game, and I enjoyed your company. Okay, we're getting a Phantom. Okay, Phantom, thank you for the ninja autoclave. And you even got it. He even got the success. Oh my gosh. How could you, Phantom? But thank you anyway. Okay, I'll see you guys. Bye 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 bye. Bye Phantom. Bye Gren. Bye 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 bye.